Look, I certainly didn't expect Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers to be one of the smartest films of the year. And yet here we are. 30 years after their popular television series was cancelled, former best friends Chip and Dale lead very different lives. But it's when one of their cast members disappears that the two must unite in hopes of saving their friend and maybe even restore their fractured friendship. But before I properly start with my review for Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers, which drops on Disney Plus this Friday, let me know your thoughts on the film, if you've seen it, if you're excited. Did you grow up with the show? Anything and everything down there. And if you just found this video, thank you so much for clicking on it. Why don't you consider clicking that subscribe button so you don't miss any future conversations on your favorite movies and TV. This is bar none one of the best 90 minutes you will spend in front of a television throughout the entirety of 2022. Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers is bar none one of the best live-action animation hybrids I have ever seen, for so many reasons. Number one, it looks fantastic. The way they blend in all kinds of 2D, 3D, textured animation, CG with live-action environments and world is wonderful. The world itself that this film is set in is so funny and very imaginative. Obviously, you've seen from the trailers that while Chip has decided to maintain his 2D self, Dale has decided to go the 3D way, and the entirety of the film is just these two interacting with the real world, as one is 2D and the other one is 3D. And the film, through these characters, delivers very smart, self-deprecating, self-referential, self-aware humor that is incredibly funny. It not only comments on the current state of show business and animation itself, but it's very much a look back at all the eras of animation, all the highs and lows. It's smart, it's refreshing, it's eye-opening, but most importantly, the film is extremely funny for so many reasons. First and foremost, an energized direction by Akiva Schaffer, who clearly understands the prowess of both the medium of storytelling in animation and in live action. The way he blends the two for this fantastic world building filled with exciting references, with characters from old cartoons going through the con nostalgic circuit, diving into the uncanny valley, all this self-referential, self-deprecating humor about show business, about animation, about characters that we adore, about geek culture, how we treat these characters like in the long run. Just really smart, punchy, snappy, zappy, a script that is funnily delivered with John Mulaney and Andy Samberg playing Chip and Dale, and J.K. Simmons delivering the most unhinged performance of his career as Captain Putty. Some of the lines this man delivers clearly showcase he was having the time of his life. The man is just an absolute treasure. Just imagine the humor of Lonely Island, but now they have this giant sandbox of toys to play with and deliver this humor with. But there are also some toys that you did not expect to see in here. You have all the references, all the humor that you expect for the kids. They'll enjoy it, they'll have a blast, but you will too. Some of the humor in here for the adults, I was shocked that they could include some of these lines, some of these references, so obscure in certain ways, such deep cuts, inside references throughout, and I had no idea they were even allowed legally to show some of this stuff, deconstructing the culture, but deconstructing itself throughout this film. It is honestly jaw-dropping. To counterbalance how fast-paced, exciting, and jam-packed with references, funny and shocking that you almost can't catch your breath as you're watching the film, it has a really good heart to ground it. but it is very much a Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers movie. What I mean by that is that this is a very basic, paper-thin plot that will not surprise you in the least, with equally paper-thin characters under the surface. It might feel like I'm overanalyzing for a lot of people, but it's just some of the elements that you notice, because everything else is so good, some of the other things start to feel lacking. Some of the undercooked supporting characters that feel like they don't lend as much to the film as they should. Might feel very nitpicky, but it is something I noticed. Even with those nitpicks, Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers is a sharp-witted blast, an outrageously funny and smart commentary on nostalgia that is in every way the spiritual successor to Roger Rabbit. Equal parts celebration and send-up of geek culture by way of Lonely Island's trademark riotous humor. And I'm giving Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers a B. But those are only my thoughts on Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers. Let me know your thoughts on it, if you've seen it, if you're excited, if you've seen this show, anything and everything down there in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and if this was the first video you watched from me, make sure to click that subscribe button so you don't miss any future conversation on your favorite movies and TV. Big thanks to my channel members for supporting the channel, and if you want to become one, there's a link in the description, and I'll be back very soon with more videos, and I hope to see you in those. Until the next one, love each other and love the movies.